Hey guys, Saloon here. Today is the 1st of April, which means a brand new trading post. Also, make sure to take today everything with a grain of salt because, well, it's April Fools, you know what that means. This month's trading post in WoW is very heavily themed around the Darkmoon Fair. The first item on the list is the lively Darkmoon Charger for 575 tenders. Then we have the Violet Darkmoon Charger for also 575 tenders. To me it looks like these are ground mounts only. If I hover over the description, it says ground mount, so I don't think these can fly, unfortunately. Next we have the Ensemble Forest Dwellers Blooming Attire for 380 tenders. I really like the shoulders of this set, but the rest looks a bit eh. I'm not super excited about it, to be honest, but it looks good on gnomes and dwarves, I suppose. Next is the Ensemble Forest Dwellers Rooted Attire for also 380 tenders. Then we have the Emerald Snail mount, which is also a ground mount, for 325 tenders. Then we have the Topsy Turvy Clown's Die for 200 tenders, which is an offhand. Then we have Topsy Turvy Jester's Die for 200. Topsy Turvy Clown's Blade for 140. Topsy Turvy Clown's Cleaver, which is a one-handed axe, for 140. Topsy Turvy Jester's Blade for 140. Topsy Turvy Jester's Cleaver for 140. Then we have Double-Bladed Blooming Garden Trowel, which is to match with the Ensembles from earlier, for 125 tenders. Next we have the Double-Bladed Rooted Garden Trowel for also 125 tenders. These are both two-handed axes. Then we have Ensemble Prowler's camo headgear for 100. And Prowler's camo shoulder cape for 75. Long camo war skirt and leg wraps for 50. Long plum war skirt and leg wraps for 50. The short version of the camo for 50. Short plum war skirt and leg wraps for 50. Vigilante's camo mask for also 50. Vigilante's plum mask for also 50. Long camo war skirt for 40. Long plum war skirt for also 40. Short version for 40. Another short version for 40. Banded camo war slippers for 20. Banded camo war wraps for 20. Banded plum war slippers for 20. And banded plum war wraps for 20. For returning items we have the Ensemble Spring Revelers Lavender Collection for 500. Ensemble Spring Revelers Lavender Apparel for 300. The Champion's Jade Cleaver for 150. Gloves of the Violet Gala for 100. And the Delicate Parasol Toy, which is 200 tenders. I feel like there is a bit too many of these skirts. Maybe it's just me, but especially when they add more than one color, I feel like it takes up most of the trading post, and there are just too many repeats of it, if you know what I mean. Like, I understand you want to add these separately and all, but it just feels too much to me. But maybe it's just my opinion. Alright, let's check out now what the monthly reward is. The monthly reward is the Ensemble Topsy Turvy mask set. We have a green colored one, and a blue, purple, orange colored one. And that's it for this month's trading post. I thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye!